Patrick, do you want to kick us off?
Okay, can everybody hear me okay? Great. So, why UBI? Universal Basic Income is this policy which is tailor-made for 2049. We've had all sorts of economic policies in the past. What we need is cash for everybody. And 2049 is the year it's going to happen. A little run through about the history of democracy, because that's what we do here at Makefest. What we've had is the history of democracy is being the history of increasing freedom for everybody. And I'm going to say that there's one step left to take, because we don't live in this society anymore where the bosses have got big top hats on and the workers are risking life and limb to earn a living. But what we still have to do is we still have to sell our labour in order to buy stuff, in order to live. Now, in the past, what we've had is the state comes in and provides free education so that people don't have to sell their labour in order to buy education for themselves. The next thing that happened in the history of democracy is that the state comes in and gives state-owned council housing so that people don't have to sell their labour as much to risk life and limb to have somewhere to live. The next stage in the process, because I'm speaking far too fast for these slides, the next stage in the process is the health service. And the state comes in and provides free healthcare at the point of need for everybody who needs it, without having to sell your labour in order to have enough money to buy healthcare. Around the same time, the government introduces the family allowance, where everybody who's under 18 and everybody who's under 16 gets an amount of money every week purely by dint of being alive. Retirement in 2019. Everybody who's over the age of retirement gets a certain amount of money every week from the government purely because they are still alive. I just think that we should extend that to people between the ages of 18 and 65 so that everybody gets it. And by 2049, I'm sure that we will have that. The history of democracy is the history of emancipation, and we need to emancipate even more people, and we're going to be doing that as the 21st century progresses. I'm going to deal with a few objections, because a load of people have always come out with objections to universal basic income, saying that it's not going to happen because of various reasons. Now, I'm just going to talk over this person because I'm on a time scale here.
In the Hornby Library on the first floor.
Are you pausing it for fantastic?
Hornby Library on the first floor.
Oh, we don't. Okay. Yeah. I'm going. Okay, so people say it'll cause inflation, but it won't, because more money. In fact, we've missed a slide. Could you go back? Sorry. Yeah, this is the one. Won't there be too much money? Well, there won't be, because from 1984 on the left there up to 2018, there's more money in circulation now than there's ever been. But nobody thinks that. There just is. And this is the thing that people say, won't it cause inflation? Well, it won't, because in the same time period as there's more money than there's ever been, inflation has gone through the floor. So the textbooks that tell you that the two correlated, they're not correlated in the same way that you think they are. People will say it'll make people lazy. And won't it be awful that people won't be working all day long? Well, I think it'll be fantastic that people won't be working all day long, because nobody was put on this earth to spend 8 hours a day behind a Tesco checkout. Nobody was put on this earth in order to stand there with roadworks saying stop, go signs all the time. It's not what we're here to do. People say who'll pay for it. We're all interlinked. One person's income is another person's expenditure. We'll pay for it ourselves. Why should everybody get it? Why not just give it to the people who most need it? Well, we see the people who, if you give the government policy to the people who just most need it, and it's not universal, it's easier to take away. Make something universal. People with sharp elbows will make sure that they get it too. Why should everyone get it? Well, the robots are coming for our jobs. This is Makefest. Everybody knows that all the jobs are going to get automated. And fantastic, they should be, and we should be living lives of leisure. And why should everybody get it? I can't remember what I was going to say to this slide, so just look at the slide. And appreciate the colourful graphics, because I can't remember what I was going to say there. On this one, why should everyone get it? We've got a climate emergency, climate breakdown going on. Sorry to stop you, the planet is dying. Let's stop doing all the stuff that we do currently to earn a living. Let's just have a living by dint of what the government can do for us. We can then put our feet up and not contribute to climate catastrophe. So the history of democracy is the history of emancipation. We need more emancipation. We need more freedom. By 2049, we should have it. Fingers crossed, anyway. Why UBI? Well, why not? Let's just get on with it.
Thank you very much, Patrick.